Heyo, Matto-san here. How's it going? You wouldn't know it, but I'm in a sour mood today. Alright. Let's refresh. We were after garnierite for nickel, and we found the rock it spawns in at the bottom of the world, but no sign of it at this location. But the rock is down there, so we should go some distance away and try again, right? Let's check the old map. We are far from home. What do you say we check on the other side of the river? Is it this way? Little river? Yeah, let's just try across the river. Anyway. Yeah, I suppose I should tell you why I'm in such a bad mood. Just for something to talk about. You know, with computers... My computer's been fine, actually. It's not about that. My computer hasn't died since last we spoke. There is a new power supply still in the mail. Haven't put it in yet. We're still on the old one. I may look into that fan noise while I'm in there. When I do change it out. But, yeah, it hasn't been a problem since not really much was done, to be honest. I left the computer shut down for a day. So, I suppose there's not much to celebrate on that front. But no, I was just talking about computers because... How are we doing on planks? I just picked up a bunch of logs. We should be good. You know, nothing makes me crankier. Like, I'm not a cranky person. I'm a very mild-mannered, easygoing guy. But nothing gets me more frustrated than when something that should be easy on a computer isn't. It's very frustrating. I just get so salty and so mad. So, ooh, that was a gemstone. Where'd that end up? In my pocket. It's an opal. How'd that end up in my pocket? There's a pile of rocks just waiting to be picked up here. Oh, this is not bueno. Plank it off. Can they limbo? No. Let's hope they don't learn to limbo. Okay, one side and two side. Oh yeah, no limboing will be done here. Okay. Let's continue straight down. Maybe I should torch it. Pumpkin. Yeah, let's pumpkin it. Good old jack-o'-lantern. Right, so the story. Oh, another gemstone. Chipped garnet. We're looking for garnierite. So, maybe that is foreshadowing. Happy foreshadowing? Maybe. Okay, we're looking for, what was it? Bet we have some in our pocket, whatever it was. Maybe not. I think it was like Gabbro or something like that. So ever since I tried YouTube on the PSVR, PlayStation Virtual Reality, like tried some of those 360 videos, I was always really amazed at like, in my opinion, it really does an amazing job capturing a moment, you know? It's almost like a time machine. Any interesting ores down here? Boy, this is breaking, isn't it? Pickaxe isn't looking great either. Anyway, so we've reached the Gabbro. So I have been meaning to get a camera capable of such a thing, making a 360-degree video. But you know, it's one of those things you always assume is like really expensive, you know? So I was always like, well, someday, right? So anyway, so eventually I was like, hey, you know, I got a little bit of money here. Well, no, let's back up a little bit. So I was eventually like, well, I'll just see how much they are. And like, there's, you know, really good ones that are like thousands of dollars, of course, just like there is with anything. But like, on the cheaper end of things, like a few $100s would get you one. And I'm like, oh. Ooh. Okay, so we didn't find anything here. Let's go up a few blocks and dig out a little bit. Probably like, what do you think? I think it does a 20 by 20 by 20, right? 40 by 40 by 40? So maybe we'll go up like 15 blocks. If I can keep track of how many blocks I've gone up doing all this. Anyway, so, which is still a lot of money, right? Like, let's get real here. But I had some Christmas money saved up. And some money from this or that. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll try to get one. One of these fancy smancy cameras that can do this. Because it's like, in my eyes, it's a magic time machine portal, right? So the sooner you can, the further back in time your time portal goes, the better, right? So it's one of those things that, although it's something I want eventually, like, I kind of want it sooner rather than later, you know, in general. Anyway, so I'm finally like, okay, I'll get one. But, you know, being me, of frugal mind, at first I'm like, well, I'll go buy one. And I'm like, well, actually, let's get real serious about this. You know, what's the difference between one that I buy in a store and one that I buy from Joe Smith, you know? Not really much, right? Except the price might be considerably different, right? Oh, a youngling has just joined me. Hello. You think it's dangerous? Okay, it would seem that an intervention has happened, so perhaps I should take a break for a couple minutes and then we'll resume. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I keep my computer on a common TV. So it sometimes is a bit busy in the vicinity. I try to keep my recordings to the wee hours of the night, as that helps with the traffic levels. But it doesn't always work. I mean, it's like, what time is it right now? 1:30 in the morning. You would think we wouldn't have to deal with that at 1:30 in the morning. It is what it is. Anywho, where was I in my story? Right, being a frugal mind, I'm like, okay, I'll get a used one. Well, I'll at least price a used one, right? And see if it's worth getting a used one versus a new one. So I'm like, okay, used one, how much are they? So I found that while a new one is in the hundreds of dollars, a used one is in the tens of dollars. Like $50. I'm like, what? Like, so I can't not get it at this point, right? Ooh, I'm thirsty. Good thing we're right by a river. Anyway, so I order it. You know, I'd like to take a moment and talk about shipping. Okay, so it was like one of those eBay things where it's like, buy it now, right? So, okay, so normally, ooh, there's a cave right at this level. That is extremely enticing. This would save us a lot of time. Or this would kill us. It's one or the other, really. Why not both? What was I saying? Right, shipping. So, I get a lot of things on eBay from China that take forever to get here. Like, they usually take so long that not long after that, eBay stops telling me I bought them. And sometimes that happens before they arrive, which isn't the greatest when they don't arrive, because then how do I report they never arrived? I'm thinking like a month-ish is, Alright, I'm gonna put a pumpkin here, so it's easier to find if all the torches go out. That was weird. I couldn't move for a second. Anyway, so I'm used to long shipping times. But I was ordering from a US seller, and usually I expect, you know, I'll get it within a week if I order it from a US seller. And in fact, the person I ordered it from was in the next state over, so I'm like, that'll take no time at all to get here. You know? I get so scared. Anyway. So my expectation is, you know, probably only a couple, like, maybe like 3 days, right? That's my expectation going in. And it's a buy it now, so I figure, you know, it's not like an auction, so they can ship it right away. I mean, I wasn't in a rush or anything, I suppose I should say. I feel like I should plank these up or something. I don't know, we'll just keep going. We'll deal with the onslaught if it comes. Is that a dead end? Sure looks like a dead end. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm like, you know, that's not gonna take long. So I think it was a Tuesday I ordered it on, and so I keep checking back, like, have they shipped it yet? Well, okay. So usually people, like, they print the shipping label and then they ship it later, so like you get a tracking number like way before they even ship it. Right? I forget if that was the case this time or not, but like I kept checking for shipping information and kept not saying it was shipped. I'm like, okay. Then finally, okay, so I ordered on Tuesday. Finally on Friday, I get a message on eBay being like, I'm gonna ship it tomorrow morning. So it's been like about as long as I was expecting to have to wait to get the item, and they hadn't even like Like, they're not even like, I'm shipping it now. They're like, I'm shipping it tomorrow. Okay. So, I mean, it's one of those things where it wouldn't bother me if I wasn't expecting something different, you know? Next state over. You know? So then Saturday comes, and so I'm checking the shipping, and eventually FedEx is like, well, we got the package, but it was after our pickup time for the day, so we're not actually gonna do anything with it till the next business day. So that was Saturday. And then I don't know if it actually got shipped on Sunday or if it... Where are the enemies? I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just curious. Where are the enemies? We should have seen one by now. I feel we should have seen one by now. Ooh. Ooh. We're out of water. Okay. That's probably not a problem. Oh, I hear one. So, where is he? Is he behind me? Is he gonna fall on me and knock me down? I sure hope not. I want to put a pumpkin up here. So it probably didn't... There's some scary... Oh boy. Okay. Axe is strong. We got a strong axe. Okay. Alright. Let's put this torch... Putting a pumpkin so we can find this ledge again. I complain no enemies and suddenly there's enemies. What a game. Yeah, so it probably didn't leave the state until... Okay. I'm really nervous of someone pushing me off here. Where's all my torches? How do I get down? Oh, I see him down there. Wasn't letting me place it for some reason. Should I just start digging down? Doesn't seem like a good idea. Down is where I want to be, though. Generally. In a general downward direction. Okay, so, yeah. Sorry. I'm focusing too hard here. I'm losing touch of my story in the process. So the day I finally got it on was... So I ordered it on Tuesday. I didn't get it by the next Tuesday. The day that I finally got it on was the Wednesday after. So a week... So over a week to come from the next state over. Do the other zombies know about you if you kill them in one hit? I don't know the answer to that. Because generally, killing a zombie alerts all the other zombies. Copper. Copper's not what we're after, but I totally would take some copper. We'll stick around, and if we see it, we see it. Oh, it's right there. How good of copper is it? Don't need spruce saplings. It is a 25er. Try to one-hit kill him. Okay. He seemed like he knew about us, didn't he? So the copper's up here. As long as we only break copper. Let me do a little lighting up. We are very low on copper, so not what we're looking for, but it is definitely welcome. Though it will make it hard to find our way out if it makes us linger here too long. Because all these torches have timers on them. Maybe I should have just converted a bunch of pumpkins. Okay, in case we get lost, our way back is over there. Which is down the pole. The pole points the way. The pole points the way. We can always dig a new hole out, but you never know how possible that's actually going to be in practice. What with cave-ins and whatnot. This is a lot of copper here. How full is the barrel on my back? I think it's completely full. Is it worth marking this spot? Probably not. If we ever find our way back to this place, we'll never find our way back to this cave. Right? My story got interrupted. I apologize. Is it that hard to stand on a stick? Am I losing my balance? Is that what's going on? I better get off this stick. Stick is messing me up. Anyway. But I finally got the thing. It's pretty good. Which leads me to my computer frustration. So, I don't know how familiar you may be with 360-degree cameras. I'm going to assume you know nothing. So, basically what it is it's got two fisheye lenses. So it's, how to describe it? So, you know those mirrors they have in, boy, I don't know if they have those anymore, actually. You know how back in the day, they used to have those mirrors in stores, so the employees could keep an eye on the customers, in case they were trying to steal something? And it'd, like, reflect basically the entire store. Because it was, like, convex. Fisheye lens gives you that same sort of thing. It's a circular image, but it basically shows you basically anywhere you can see the lens can see you, type of deal. So, what you end up with is two circles like that. One for the front, one for the back. Now, the goal of this is eventually to create a 360-degree video from that, which basically, I guess let's use YouTube for an example. Like on those sort of YouTube videos, you can rotate the camera. There's like a button on the YouTube that lets you, I'm assuming you're not using VR to watch it. There'd be like an arrow that lets you move the camera to rotate the camera in any direction, and it's pretty cool. But it actually takes a little video processing to get to that point. This thirst is going to be a problem. Should we sate the thirst and then come back? Perhaps we should. Maybe if I press on a little further. Oh no, the thirst is going to be a problem. This is as fast as I can move, and that is an issue if we run into enemies. We should flee. Okay. The stick points the way. I should not have done that. If I die later in this cave, it's because of that damage I took right there. Yay, it worked. Okay. And then this away. And then... not terribly sure which way to go then. I just went in a circle there, didn't I? Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Hang on. Someone just took over my TV. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So it's one of those smart TVs that you can like watch YouTube on and stuff, but you can queue that up over the Wi-Fi. So if someone's connected to the Wi-Fi, they can like take over the TV. And it wasn't anything malicious. It's just you know, you got younglings in the house, and they like watching YouTube on the mobile devices, and it's as simple as a button click to connect to the TV. So it happens. You know how it goes. Luckily, I was able to blindly pause the game and pause the recording, and then I just had to reset the TV. Yeah, I'm not sure which way to go here. I don't think it's far from here, though. I think we're pretty close if we made it this far. That's why I put down that pumpkin. Help us find the way. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to find my way back to that, Oh boy, that is a bad noise to hear. That could be our demise when we can't run. And when we're near a pit. Let's hope he can't reach us. Can we see the way home from here? I sure don't see it. "24 hours remaining. 24 hours remaining." Trying to get a feel for which direction we went. 25 hours. 26, so we were closer when we were up there. "27. Now we're colder again. 27. Oh, I see it. Ooh. How do we get there? Jump down? I'm tempted. We'll take this passage. Oh, and we can see the other pumpkin from here. Brilliant. So we should be able to find our way back in. Okay. Right, my story got interrupted though, didn't it? So the moral of the story. No, I'm not to that yet. So I got my camera. It's very nice, very fancy. Very fancy looking anyway. It seems to take good video as far as I could tell. To be honest, my computer was not able to play the videos like at regular speed because they were that high quality and large size that my computer was like, I'll play a couple seconds, then I gotta think for a while. Oh, I need a new computer. Anyway, but the issue is that what it gives me is 2 circles. But what I want is not 2 circles. What I want is a 360-degree video. So I did some looking into it, and the camera is supposed to come with software if you buy it new. And allegedly the software is free to owners of the camera. However, when I tried to use the camera itself to validate the software, it told me the serial number was invalid. Presumably because it had already been used to validate the software. So the gist of it is that I can't use the software that a person would usually use with the camera because I got it used, which is 100% lame. Oh, I can't move? No. What's going on here? Are my keyboard batteries dead? I think my keyboard batteries might... Oh. Okay, I'm gonna change them real quick. I can't pause the recording because, I'd have to use my keyboard for that. I got some batteries right here. Good old Eneloops. Oh, dropping them. Fiddle, riddle, diddle, fiddle, riddle, diddle. Okay. We back? I think we're back. Boy, this is the story that does not want to get told, huh? Anyway, so... there are other programs that I think will do the same thing for me, but I am fairly confident they will all cost money to purchase. So, got the camera for cheap, but need to shell out for some software. Alas. So, basically I spent today fighting with software registrations, which apparently isn't a thing that I can do. Seemingly, anyway. I guess I didn't reach out to the company to confirm this, but I don't really think I need to. I think that is the story. And I mean, it's not an old camera. It's only a couple of years old, right? So it's totally lame that it wouldn't work with the software that it's supposed to be included with. You know, just because it's secondhand. It's like... It's frustrating to me because, from my perspective, that is the point of the camera, you know, is to get those kind of files output. So the fact that the camera doesn't do it, as advertised, basically, like, even if I did get it third party, that's still a failing of the camera, in my opinion. Like, I still blame the manufacturer for that. I mean, come on. And it's not like it's a complicated thing, right? Like, you can live stream with these with cameras, with 360 cameras, and it does that automatically when you're live streaming with them, you know? It's not like it's necessarily a complicated procedure that I'm asking for here. That is the extent of our food. That's it. That's all we have. Okay. Now that we're in the safety of out here, didn't I take this thing off? I could have sworn I took this thing off. Maybe I put it back on to save inventory space. Yeah, we're full up. Well, gold. Alright, what could I live without? String, certainly. Let's do some ladders with these. I'm so nervous to go back to that cave. I don't want to do it. Caves are death. Right? I don't think we should tango with this. I mean, we searched the cave. There was nothing anywhere near here. There might be garnierite in that cave. Alright, let's check the map, just so we can remember where we are. We're at seemingly the only river here. Yeah. Right here at the mouth of the river-ish. So this is not a hard place to find, again. If we get desperate, we'll go back into that cave with all the pumpkins. Every pumpkin a man could dream of, and we will go on the grand garnierite hunt. But I'm not feeling that desperate yet. I will mark this slightly better, so it's a little bit easier to find, because this is an important place to us. Sun goes down. Alright, so I'm going to walk considerable distance, because we walked considerable distance in a cave and found nothing. So we need to go even farther than that. And we need to sleep in a moment. Alright, if I see any wild animals, I need to kill them. We need food. Unless it's something super valuable, like a cow. I might hesitate on a sheep even. Pigs we're killing. If we see a pig, we're killing it. Okay, this is an island. Let's go inland more. The hunger is overtaking us. I would almost say we need food before we go underground again. Is that an animal? Or is that a fern? That's a fern. Die, fern. Chestnut. We tried to get a sapling of that and we failed. So let's try again. Keyboard? Oh, my computer's just that slow. Yikes. That doesn't bode well. I'm starting to think chestnuts do not drop saplings. We're taking the wood, though. Because we need the planks. I don't suppose there's any wild animals around, other than perhaps bears. Bears don't drop meat. Okay, my keyboard is not responding. I changed the batteries, so it can't be that, can it? I mean, I guess it could be that. Maybe the oh. I think we just got 2 chestnut saplings. 3, 4 chestnut saplings. Just as I said that chestnut saplings do not drop, they drop to plenty. Anyway, I'll figure something out eventually. I don't necessarily have to figure anything. I mean, with the camera thing, I'll figure something out eventually. The nice thing about it is, it records the videos whether you have a way to process them or not. So, what the heck is that? So it doesn't actually matter too much whether I can process them or not. Unless I specifically had a use for them immediately. Which I don't, just... I suppose you would say general archival reasons, mostly. See, that didn't look like the plant that was over here, though. I guess it was. Okay. Unfortunately, there was no food attached to that. That was only seeds. This terrain is a bit cave-like. Oh yeah, that's a deep hole. Mind our... Okay. Time to make like a pirate. Walk the plank. Oh boy. So that can apparently happen. Okay. Oh boy. We almost bit the big one there. And that is disaster waiting to happen. Right on the down slope of a hill like that. Okay, I'm a little turned around, to be honest. Are we still on the coast? Yeah, technically we are. Okay. I suppose I should go down again. Do a core sample. I want food before I do that. We have no food. All the more reason to do a core sample now, right? It's so cavey here, though. I feel like maybe I should get out of this surface cave first. 'Cause like you dig into that and you're toast, man. Alright, let's just go tangentially. Okay. That's probably far enough, right? What is that? Is that food? That looks like food. Can I eat it? I can't eat it. It's not food. That looks like food. Are you edible? It is. Gooseberries. Gonna eat you. You don't even hurt when I touch you. Such a beautiful food. The gooseberry song. Yay, one more. Any more? Please? I know berries don't provide much food value. Nope. Okay. Well, we got a surprisingly good amount of berries. What is that green thing? That's an ore, right? Tell me that's not an ore. Oh, it's grass. Grass way down here? You kidding me? Okay. I'm a little bit turned around, but now that we've... Okay, let's take a drink. Grab some more water, and then let's dig down. Right here. I'm feeling lucky. Let's keep that on the bar, actually. You never know when you might hit a cave, apparently. Looks like very soon we'll have to head home due to broken tools. So this might be the last core sample we take. There might be some enemies between us and safety at this point. And by might, I mean there most certainly is. Sticks were not the thing to throw away. Okay. Oh, we hit Gabbro already. I didn't even realize. Is the Gabbro higher than I'm used to it being? So that means that is also a Gabbro cave. Right? Boy, that HP is low. I just realized. Like, did we hit andesite this time, or did we go straight to Gabbro? How many uses are left in this thing? 145. Alright, so it's more than it looks like. Looked like it was about to break in like 2 more uses or something. Yeah, this Gabbro's going for a while. The one we were at before was just like over in an instant. There sure were a lot of enemies. So does this boost my nutrition for eating it? Seems like it. That was all the food. He did that thing where he like hogs it down. That cave could have been a good bet. The cave that we fell into and monsters were everywhere. Did I do this already? It's probably a bit foolish to hope to find anything doing core samples. But it is what it is. Hit bedrock. Alright, let's do the... and dig sideways. Just to increase our range a little bit. Give us a little better chances of seeing anything. It's probably not worth doing this, right? It's better to just dig a second hole in a different location. I like how deep the gabbro was here, though. Yeah, okay, let's not do this. Let's just go up. Though I am incredibly nervous about that mob cave. Actually. Cassiterite. What is cassiterite? Tin. I don't think we have tin, do we? That was right there, right? I didn't just imagine it. We'll go after the cassiterite. I'm guessing we'll need these odd metals. I mean, I think you use it in bronze, maybe. But I suspect we will need the oddities like that when when the time comes to make these high tier metals. Like, I bet it's in either red steel or blue steel recipe. Let's see. Actually, let's just look up tin. That's the easy way, right? Okay, tin. You use it as an alloy in bronze. And that's it. But I bet you use bronze as an alloy in one of these other ones. No? Really? I mean, bronze is good. It would give us a reason to explore in the gabbro, which would increase our chances of seeing garnierite, and would also give us time to heal up in a safe place away from those enemies. There are reasons for us to go for this. I swear. It's not just me being silly. Alright, we're gonna make these into planks, just so that we always have a stack of planks to make my life a little bit easier. How's this thing holding up? 109 uses. Oh yeah. That works. Because if I have a stack of planks, oh, I guess I should make sure that we're actually going that. Oh yeah, we're going that direction. That way I can very quickly do that. Any sign of it yet? Nope, just gabbro everywhere. Okay. Hang on, I should make the escape route a little bit more obvious. That'll do. Until cobblestone destroys it or something. I don't think that can happen since there's no blocks above it, but I've been wrong about that before. Alright, are we getting stronger readings over there? Weaker readings. Stronger readings to the right, though. Okay. Nice. We'll leave that there so I know where to turn. We'll just use another one. Okay, still no sign of the ore though. But we are closing in on it. Seemingly. I wonder if this pickaxe will hold out to get us there. 705 uses. That's probably way less than it seems like, right? Like it's over before you know it type of deal. Yeah, still very large. Okay. Any sign of it yet? Nope. Just gabbro. Okay. Pretty soon I should make sure our escape route is secure. That's it right there. Okay. Oh boy, what to toss? That's an impossible question. I guess the cobblestone. It's poor. Okay, a block is above us. Not exactly sure what direction to expect it in from here. Oh, there's some there. There's some more. Must be this direction. Seems like it's generally up, right? Getting hungry. Nothing I can do about that. How's pickaxe doing? 600. Okay. No reason to sweat just yet. Okay, there is some tin there. Let's pop the tin first. We don't lose it with the avalanche. Okay, seems like we found a bit of a vein here. Though it breaks very slowly in our hungry state. How much of this do I want? What's the percentage in bronze? 10%? Yeah, 10%. So 100 of it gives us 10 ingots of bronze, which is quite a bit. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, what do I get rid of? Right? I suppose these chipped gemstones aren't good for anything. I could get rid of a water jug, but that'd be a waste. Well, we can definitely get rid of stones. Stones are definitely something that can go. the stones are mightier than my desire to get rid of them. And this mining fatigue is going to... You know, I better... Can you mine when you're completely hungry? Maybe I should secure my escape route right now. Before I get, like, mining fatigue infinity. Or something like that. Okay, escape route is secured. Good. Okay. So if we get hit by mining fatigue infinity when the hunger reaches 0 like it just did, yeah, I don't think that water did anything for us. Okay, what are we up to? A stack plus 7? I mean, let's try to get a second stack, right? Seems there's quite a bit up there, doesn't it? I really want to break blocks that are dangerous to break. Let's be safe about this. And maybe this one too. Okay. Is there anything else we can get rid of? There's another stack of stone here. Man, we're gonna be hobbling home. How are we gonna get home? With 0 food. I sounded to myself like I was about to make a list, but it ended after being out of food. That was the extent of the list. How do we deal with being out of food? ... Just that. How do we deal with that? Do we have a fishing rod? I got rid of the string that I had. So that's a negative. Because that's generally what I say to do for food when there's nothing else to do for food in Minecraft. Shouldn't be too much longer before I'm out of stuff to get rid of. Alright, let's put a block up. Stand under the block. Well, we didn't get mining fatigue infinity, so... Alright. What to get rid of? Sticks? Okay, compromise. Boy, that cleared up a lot of space, actually. Okay. 2 points of compromise. Compromise 1. Make as many torches as possible. Make a stack of torches. Okay. Compromise 2, make as many ladders as possible. With the remaining sticks. And that condenses your 2 stacks of sticks down to 1, basically. Alright. So now there is room for cassiterite again. Okay. So probably after whatever this stack of sticks gets me, we better head out. And then head home. Why we do it. Cause you never know. Again, that's why we do it. One block could be your last. Alright, last check. That's all we can afford to... I mean, we could throw that away. We're gonna have to replace it anyway. These jugs are easy to replace. I think we're good though. We've got 3 stacks of this, which should be more than we'll use. Oh, we got 4 stacks even. 4 times 16 times 15. That's 60 times 16. Which is like a lot. That's like... Well, what's 6 times 16? About 90? 96? So 960? Yeah, that ought to be plenty. Okay, how do we get out of here? Should be down here, right? I think that's... Yeah, we pillared up to get there. There it is. Good thing I left these planks around. Apparently. It becomes hard to find your way out. Mining fatigue. And this is after I secured a way out of here. I assume this is the way. Yeah, look at that. It would seem that is not the way. So it's one of these other directions then? I guess. I remember making a left turn, so maybe it's this direction actually. A stack of cobblestone on top of a stack of cobblestone. Man. Maybe I should just climb it. Okay. This pickaxe, though. Oh boy. This is not looking like the correct path either. Yeah, that's a no. Okay. 3rd time's the charm. Now we're talking. Oh wow. The planks are all the way down here. Okay, so maybe this is the one I turned a left at. So maybe this is the direction. I'm hoping so, anyway. It's funny how I always have to dig my way back out again. Even when it was relatively straightforward how I got in there in the first place, you know. There's my line of torches. Alright, so we have an issue. And that issue is there's a cave with enemies. Between us and safety of the surface. I don't suppose empty ceramic jugs stack. Of course not. Why would they give us the easy way? I can make ladders up to a certain point. Alright, I need some... Uh-oh, I accidentally destroyed a torch, was why it got so dark. Okay. So I think this is a good place for planks. So we don't collapse all those ladders. After that... So I think we're gonna have to pillar up real fast. That's what I predict. So let's get our wood ready right now. Okay. Okay. We'll bust these back up if we need them. Go with that for now. Still a long ways from the cave. I think it's time to bust these apart. This and go, go, go. Oh, dang it. Trying to move quickly here. Okay, we did it. It's nighttime from the sound of it. So first things first is bed. Okay, Fantastic. Okay. If I had even a single stick, I guess I could get a single stick real quick. Yeah, that was a little painful. Alright, give me a single stick. Single stick. Just one stick. Okay. A single stick, a few planks. Make a nice sign. Now if I can still find where we were. I thought it was over this way, but I don't see it now. Chestnut planks are not the easiest to see. I see it. That's it, right? Oh yeah, that's it. I shall mark it. Cassiterite. Okay. Where are we? Right here. So far from home. It is time to return. Because the hunger has overtaken us. It is such a long trip. We should head east and then north. It would seem that this is east, so... No. West and then north. So, this way, then this way. Okay. And hopefully we will find food on the way. Our pockets are so full. And that's reason number 2 why we gotta head home. We found some quality stuff. That looks like some sort of plant. Rice. Hells yeah, I'm taking that. It's not big enough to eat though. Unfortunately. Is that pigs? Could be pigs. Could be lava. Are you pigs? Based on the sulfur, I'm guessing it's lava. Yep, it's lava. Is that food? It looks like food. 89%. Where are you guys pouring out of? What is this? Gabbro on the surface? Really? It's food. Oh wow, 2 chipped opals? What are the odds of that? Well, if Gabbro's on the surface, I should be using this thing. Jet. More like Jack. There's possibly food over there also. Yeah, some weird surface Gabbro. This isn't the most filling food, is it? Oh, but there's so much food here. So much. Okay. I might toss the torches. Toss the planks, if anything, right? Thinking toss the planks. What is in this barrel? Anything we can condense? Onion, squash, jute, barley, rye, rice, red bell, green bean. Not really. Oh, I guess Douglas fir though. Okay. Very good. We're so keeping chestnuts too. Okay. That freed up one slot. Okay, give them some time. Maybe they're not gonna mature, are they? Okay. Let's nibble on it. Maybe I should eat the red ones. I don't know. Magnetite. We need that. Dang it. Everything here we need. Uh-oh. My button stopped working. Hey. Escape does nothing. Okay. It works again. Sort of. Why does that keep happening? Freaking me out. Oh. Okay, for real. I think it's just my computer lagging that much. I'm getting a marvelous 18 frames on the recording, apparently. What is the problem, computer? Oh my gosh. I'm trying to go back to the game. Okay, it looks like eating the green ones, picking the red ones was a good plan. Because there's been more red ones than green ones. Pumpkins. Alright. I'm gonna pick the pumpkins, then we'll come back for the green. It's almost nighttime, so we'll do some sleeping. What kind of tree are you? Are you a Douglas fir? You are. Okay, it looked like a weird one. We're gonna sleep, and that's gonna make us hungry again, and then we're gonna devour those remaining. Those are some sheep. I think we're good enough on food. I'll let them live. It's tempting, though. Okay, it's obvious to me now. Oh, we are low on water. Any ponds in immediate sight? No. Have to keep my eye out for one. Alright. It's obvious to me now that when dealing with this stuff, we should just put down the bed. Then we'll have the inventory spot. And everything will be lovely. Oh yeah, so much easier. You gotta put down the bed. Okay, was that all of them? I felt like there were more, but that seems to be all. Okay, it's worth losing some jugs for some magnetite. It's worth losing some sphalerite for some magnetite. Heck, I'd even lose some cassiterite. Platinum is literally useless, I believe. No? What was that? Was it the black steel? We needed something for one of these. Weak steel. Black bronze. For black bronze you need gold, copper, silver. Okay, so platinum, do you need it for anything? Because I think we got a bunch at home. Doesn't seem like you use it for anything. Anything noteworthy? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah. So, we're gonna toss these platinum nuggets and swap them out for magnetite nuggets. And then I'm gonna look for the magnet. No, I can't. I don't have the tools required for that. You kidding me? It could be straight below us. Yeah, it could be, but what are the odds of that? We'll see. Okay, that's drums. I thought it was lava. Traces. Traces. Medium. I don't have the number of planks I should have to be doing this. This is a bad idea. Let it be known. Medium. Medium. Nothing. Okay, so we've gone too deep. Too deep. Oh, I do have some planks. Okay. That's a bit reassuring. Medium. Medium. Okay. Now let's pick a direction. I suppose this direction is as good as any. The old plank trick. Large. Definitely going further in this direction. Large, medium. Large, large. 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 Okay, straight's as good as any. Is that for real the surface? Or is that just a glitch? I can't move. That's for real the surface. Okay. And there's the magnetite. That's interesting. Poor magnetite. Oh, poor magnetite. Probably getting rid of this. Yeah. Okay. Man, my computer is having a hard time or something. It's not exactly clear to me what's happening with my computer. But it's having a rough go of it. Whatever's going on. Is that nighttime? Looks like nighttime. Okay. Nighttime is sleeping time. Okay, I'm losing a jug. And that's how we're dealing with this. Oh, time to eat. I did not realize. I think it's time to drink as well, but are those reeds up there? Those look like reeds. This is Gabbro. There's water right up there. Desperate times. Time for a little upside down drinking. You ever drank upside down? Do a little upside down drinking. Gonna do a little upside down drinking. What a weird game. What a weird game. Upside down drinking. Who'd have thought? What kind of traces are we finding here anyway? Medium? Alright, let's put up a plank. Put up a planks. best part is we're already on the surface, so if the pickaxe breaks, the pickaxe breaks, and we're fine. We'll be fine. That was fun. Sure doesn't seem like there's a lot of magnetite here. Not much at all. There's a piece there. Sure doesn't seem very ore dense. Kinda hoping if I just keep breaking stuff enough, the ore will jump out of me. But more and more I'm thinking, what ore? Am I still getting a reading? It says medium. I mean, this seems to be the epicenter of it. Well, actually, let me check my readings in this cave again, because I was getting large readings. Yeah, we're down to mediums now. Is that because I dug a few pieces up? Probably, right? Maybe it's down further. Doesn't seem like it. Seeming like that's all she wrote. If there is more, I don't think the pickaxe is sticking around to see it. Because all the pieces we found, maybe if I dig like right here. That's suspicious. I don't know why, but it seems to be all I'm finding. There should be more here, but I don't think there is. Chip topaz. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, now to get out of here. I think if I just... How to get out? Well, I want that pepper. Oh, keyboard. See, I can't blame my keyboard, because, like, I hit the buttons, nothing happens, then I stop hitting buttons, and then it happens. Where'd I leave those planks? There they are. Oh, hey! How'd I miss that? Oh, hey! How'd I miss that? Discovering newfound will to continue. Thanks to that. Oh yeah, look at all this. Just when I gave up. That's weird. Weird that I should find it after giving up looking for it. See, what is that? Clearly I have a hard time seeing it, because I keep missing it, even when it's there. This keyboard's gonna get me killed. I don't think I can blame the keyboard. I don't think it's the keyboard's fault. Give it to me. Let me have it. What can I lose? chestnut plank? If I must. Huh. I was so close to it before, apparently. So weird how that works. Do a little safety digging. That way if a rock tries to fall on me, it'll fall off. See what I mean? How are we doing? Small sample. So we got most of it. So what that means... pickaxe is about to go. So maybe we ought to go. Yep. Working on zigzagging our way out of here. Okay. That works. Okay. For realsy reals this time, we gotta get home. We gotta head north, which is that away. Okay, let's do it. Like a rocket. Barely any stops. You know I'm hungry. I can't wait for that though. This one's all ready to eat. Quite a bit of food on that thing. this is basically worthless. Right? 33 uses, yeah. It's useless. My pockets are full to bursting. That's a big lake. That's a big flippin' lake. Where are we at? Why am I pointed south? Hey, sun. Right, sun sets in the west. Okay. We went south to Big Lake. Okay. So I should head... What do I want to do? Just due north is fine. Where's the bed? Is it really nighttime again already? I feel like it was just nighttime. Maybe I'm misremembering. Okay. Ceramic jug at the ready. Hit water. That's some weird rock formations, isn't it? Should I be using this in the hopes of finding garnierite? I mean, there are patches of gabbro, so we could run into it. If I just randomly swing this thing. Jet. 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 That's a big tree. Think it drops saplings? Boy, it's too tall to even hit the branches of. I think I can reach it. What is it? Sequoia. I mean, I can try. Alright, pumpkin stack. this doesn't work, it can't be got. That was so many leaves. Because I do remember there were trees I couldn't get saplings from. It made me so mad. But it was definitely a thing. I think these might have been one of them. We'll see though. Oh boy, these take forever. Oh no, they don't take forever. You just got mining fatigue. Just need to eat. Okay, even without that, it still takes a while. Alright, we'll see what we got here. I don't even see any sticks. Oh, it's just a weird angle. I see them now. Sticks. Sticks. Yeah, that's just sticks. No saplings. Okay, I declare it impossible. Was this way north? Yeah, there's a big lake. Again. Huh. I better go this way around the lake. Because who knows if that other way even connects. Are those pumpkins? Pigs. They look like pigs. I might need the meat. Okay, serious talk. Anything I can get rid of. Get rid of a water jug? I think so, yeah. But let's completely fill our appetite first on this. Okay. Double pork. Double 160s, double 160s. Okay. Alright. That'll be the food to get us home. And then he found a bunch of vegetables. Only 34 uses on that? Yeah, that's going. Gotta make a new one anyway. That is a flowering fruit tree. A lemon tree, specifically. Wheat also? What do I even toss? Knife, probably. Times are getting desperate. Inventory spaces are scarce. Okay, let me check what kind of tree we had in here. A lemon tree. Okay, so we have a chance to get more. A chance that we succeeded in. Twice. 3 times. Okay. Put those in there. Seal it up. Grab the axe. Grab the barrel. Okay. The heck are you? Rice, I think. Yes, we have rice. Good. Actually, that means it's a good reason to, okay. We're gonna put an extra pork chop in there. And we're gonna take out all the seeds. So that if we run into any plants, we can combine them. Alright, that's all the seeds. Because we keep running into plants. Okay, it's bedtime. Kind of bedtime and real too. Maybe it's kind of lame to make the agenda for next time to go home. Right? Such a long trek home though. Is that our home? I think that is our home. Wait, the sun's coming up right there? Oh, the east, yeah. So we need to go that way. Right? I mean, maybe if I just hurry, we'll make good time. Keep running into plants, though, and that is a bear. That's not a bear. That's a deer. I could eat it, but... Ooh. A mature rice. I'm gonna have to leave it, though. Yeah, I know. You're pissed about it. I'm not too happy either. Rice is very useful. Okay, if we get real hungry, I'll have to stop and cook this, this food. Finding a lot of little magnetite pieces around here. Which means there's magnetite in them there hills. This is why you don't let your inventory get so full. Stop to cook, but cooking is a major endeavor. I don't think I got it in me. I better do it though. It's gonna get hard to run. That looks like a tree we already hit. Up ahead. Looks like it grew some after we struck. And some jute. Yep, olive tree, that's one of the ones we hit. We sure will take that. Okay. The jute we can take as well. Just the seeds though. Not the fiber. Well, I think we're gonna hit jet lag either way. And it is pretty late my time. So it would be best if I got my rest. Such a waste to leave all this stuff on the ground, but I don't have a lot of choice. So much food we're wasting here. So much food we're wasting here. It's embarrassing. Alright, we gotta cook this meat. It's gonna drive me crazy. We need sticks. Okay, set the saw down temporarily. Get all the sticks. I'll chop this down. Get the logs. Did I toss my fire starter already? No, I didn't. Okay, very good. So, take the sticks. Not so keen on dropping the bed. Okay. Lit it up. Throw the sticks away. Throw the logs in, throw the pork in. I think my other pork is in the barrel. Yes, it is. We'll throw... Oh, that's something we don't need. Throw the garnet in the barrel instead. Okay. Is it cooked? Cooked pork. Okay. And do a little drinking. Do a lot of drinking. Drink our troubles away. Oh, gee. Making more troubles for herself. Okay. Cooked. Don't need spruce sapling. Alright. So yeah. We'll pick this up next time. Gonna get all these rye seeds. Quick. How much pork did I eat? A slight amount. Okay. Well, next time we try to get home. Goodbye and good night.